let's add a little bit more cheese and some salsa here and get this rolled up. I don't know what angle to take this. Leon, I'm gonna need your help on this one. How do you roll this?
What are you doing?
I'm meal prepping for the week.
Give me this thing.
Do you think it'll last?
Oh my gosh, look at all this.
Teach me the Espos way.
Okay.
You guys, welcome. I'm Councilmember Angel Encinas, and welcome back to Professionals on the Rise. Today, I'm at Espos Mexican Restaurant right here in Hightown, Pueblo Alto in West Chandler. Espos Mexican food has been around for over 54 years. Locally owned and operated right here in Chandler. And today, we're gonna learn about the history, the origin, and what keeps customers coming every single day back for these amazing burritos. So Leon, let's head to the restaurant, get the conversation going, learning some more. You guys, can we get this wrapped up here?
You need some help.
So Leon, Espos has been a staple in Chandler for many, many decades. Tell us a little bit about the history, the origin, and the evolution of the restaurant itself. And we can start in the location, right here in Hightown, Pueblo Alto. Tell us a little bit about the actual neighborhood here in Chandler.
Yeah, Hightown itself, Pueblo Alto, originally started as a farm community, sat up in a mason that would overlook all of the farmlands here. And the community itself, the people that are here, I mean, the roots that are involved here in Chandler are amazing to me. I mean, as of right now, we have 4th, 5th generation family members in this community. Some of the most well-known family members that are still existing in not only Chandler, but in Pueblo Alto, all came from this area. And the family members themselves that started off are the original individuals that helped Chandler grow. And this connection that they have with this community, not only farming their lands, but being members of this community, is unbelievable to me. And to be a part of that has been a beautiful existence. We're about 3 miles out of Chandler. So we're west of Chandler itself. And when Chandler or Hightown first was established, they felt very far apart from Chandler, kind of, and it was. I mean, it was Williamsfield Road, and we sat out here in the middle of the country, you know. And
downtown Chandler's just 3 miles down the
crazy.
road. We're still Chandler.
It's Chandler.
But back in the day, you know, with
it seems so far.
Correct.
So far away.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, that's how it was out here. But it was a very beautiful, beautiful countryside that we lived in. And having this community and the people here constantly around us, supporting us throughout the years, has been unbelievable. It's been beautiful.
Great, that's amazing to hear. And you know, Chandler is an agricultural community.
Yeah.
And it sounds like from its inception here, Espos Restaurant has been involved with the community and has been built by community.
Yeah.
And let's talk about the food itself. When Espos first started, tell us, how was the menu then to what it has turned into today?
Oh, the menu back then when we first opened up, it was called the Espos Hamburgers. A lot of people don't know that. And we sold hamburgers, hot dogs, 5-cent hot dogs, 5-cent hamburgers. You could buy a dozen hamburgers for like $1.50 or something crazy. And we sold shakes, and you would drive out from Chandler because it seemed so far away, and come out to the country and sit outside, and we had picnic tables scattered out throughout, and enjoy your shakes and your hot dogs and your hamburgers. And now slowly through time and through my mother cooking, she would make large pots of green chili and red chili and add that onto the menu. And she'd post that we would have that. And people started responding to that a lot more.
So it never started out as full on Mexican food, red chili, green
No.
chili. This was just something like specialties that your mom was creating
Yeah.
and offering to people that became popular.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's
wow.
how it
And so it's
started.
transitioned into that by supply and demand.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
fully transitioned
And
over.
through, you know, the community, and, you know, now Chandler's growing up all around us. And now we specialize just in Mexican food. And with that, the growing of the community and surrounding us, you know, we've survived throughout these years. So,
Yeah, and like I said, you guys have been so focused in the community, built by community. And how do you stay connected with the residents here in the neighborhood?
the residents themselves, the community around us, I mean, we wouldn't be here today. My connection with the community and my love and support for them, it's endless. They have not only supported us and made us who we are. It was actually something that my father taught me growing up, is always be here for this community. You're a part of this community, and always be there for them. And I've never, ever looked back, and I took in those words, and I'll reach out to them as much as I possibly can. And they, in return, do the same thing. They're not only customers of ours, but they're employees of ours, they're friends of ours. I've often said they're my little security team. I get phone calls in the middle of the night, and they're, letting me know what's going on with the building. Or I have a delivery truck outside. I think that one's hilarious. We got delivery coming in. It's an unbelievable love and respect that we have for each other.
It's a mutual relationship between
Yep.
the community, the restaurant, the business. You
Yep.
guys are all watching out for each
Yeah.
other, which is
Yeah.
great.
It's something else.
Let's talk about the beautiful Hightown mural that is outside.
Uh-huh.
Can you tell us about the inspiration, the significance, and the community involvement behind that piece?
Oh, that mural is something else. We were presented with this idea from the Vision Gallery here at Chandler. And once that thought process, that vision came about in the sense of what they would like to do, we just kind of snowballed with it in the sense of bringing the community together, what they thought that mural should represent. We had meetings here inside the restaurant with their input and the design of it, who should be represented, how it should look. And then the artists themselves took those ideas and came up with this beautiful mural as we see today. And when I say that the community's involvement wasn't just sharing their thoughts and ideas, it was so detailed in the sense of how the colors, the representation between the Yaqui Indians that are in there, the dancer that's in there, between his outfit, his headdress. There's two representations of field workers that are actually working the fields, that what this community was all about, and what this side of Chandler was all about, the growing communities, and what their dress should be like, what their hair should be like. Actually true representation of this mural, and it came out beautifully.
It's a great representation. Yeah. Obviously, Chandler is a big agricultural community.
Yeah.
It definitely has changed what it is today, but that is, the center of what this community was.
Yeah.
And it's being reflected here, not only with the people, but the colors, the community, the energy into that mural.
Something else.
It's great to see, and it's great to have that piece here in our city when people drive by your restaurant here. What kind of feedback have you gotten back from the community about the mural?
The community itself and everybody that worked on it they take so much pride in it. It's often that I'll see community members coming by and taking pictures with it in front of it. And looking back at how they created that mural, and also the members of the community that got to work on the mural itself and paint in it. Mm-hmm. So there's that connection that they have with it. There's a connection that they have with how it represents the whole entire community. Pueblo Alto, Hightown itself, they're extremely proud of it. And everybody that's coming down to see it, you'll see one of the community members stop by and, you know, kind of walk them through the meaning of it,
Yes.
what they've done and accomplished with it. So I get a personal feeling of pride, and I'm just so happy about how it all came out.
Yeah, and it sounds like they have a sense of ownership in that. In
completely.
playing with, say,
Yeah.
a tour guide and be like, look, this is our history here. This is
Yeah.
how it has evolved here in
Exactly.
Chandler.
Yeah.
So it's great. You know, it gives a buy-in for our residents and for your neighbors and the people who come here
Yeah.
to appreciate that.
Exactly.
It's great. What about Espos in the future? What are your future plans here at the restaurant? Is there any new menu items you're looking to explore? Is there new activities or things that you want to do here?
You know, always staying ahead and keeping us, you know, out there relevant in the sense of what's next for us. You know, menus always evolved. We do add in new trend menu items. We're always trying to stay on top of that. We do incredible work with the schools, the surrounding schools, always keeping our name out there, always keeping us connected to that community. We host big, huge events throughout the month, from car shows to our Taco Tuesday is really crazy. We have DJs, we have the bar outside open, and it just brings the people out. So, I mean, we've had a big, long run here in the community, and I'm hoping to continue that on. And I still got a few good years left in me.
Yes,
I think.
Yes, you guys have a long tradition here, and
Yeah.
you know, you don't fix what's not broken. You guys have amazing,
Right.
delicious food that people just love and continue coming back for
Right.
at all the time. And so, even though you have these new trends and stuff, whether it's in a restaurant or any other industry, you know, looking to open a business is always
Exactly.
challenging for someone.
Yeah.
What advice would you give an aspiring Chandler business owner looking to create a community-centered business like Espos?
Never, you're going to hear 100 no's before you get a yes. You just keep on going forward and live your dream. If you have a great idea, get out there in the community, know what your market is, and connect with it, be a part of that, and share your story, share your product, and really push that grassroots marketing concept out there. And slowly but surely you'll start seeing your community around you evolving and coming your direction. Might take a little while, but you can get it done.
Yeah, as long as you hang in there and
Hang
build
in
that
there.
relationship with
Yeah.
the people. I know you guys have been here for over 50 years, so
Yeah.
that's already established here, but you had to start at one point
Yep.
to get to where you guys are today.
Yeah, we're constantly out there. We're constantly at an event. We're constantly at a school or a business, opening businesses. And along with the help from the city, we're informed of new businesses opening up. We're sending out welcome cards, menus, catering ideas, always trying to keep our name out there. And I have a personal belief, from restaurants to businesses, there's room for all of us. And we welcome everybody into Chandler and into the community and promote their businesses. We're very proud of what's coming into Chandler. And so we're the first up there connecting with them, letting them know we've been here. Any advice that we can give them to survive here in the community, we'll be there.
That's great advice for any future businesses that are wanting to start right here in Chandler. So Leon, thank you so much. Let's head back to the kitchen. I can get some more coaching and advice on how to make the perfect Espos burrito.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
How we doing?
Ready? Pull it over. Bring it back by cupping your hands like this.
Okay.
See how you make this pocket?
Okay.
Then you flip it over. Then together. And then you line it perfectly. It's almost kissing right here in the middle.
Okay.
And then one. Then two.
bounce. Let's see. All right, Leon, I know the green chili burrito is one of the customers' favorites here at Espos Mexican Food. Tell us a little bit about the ingredients that go into this, about the peppers. Where do they come from?
Yeah, the green chili burrito by far has made the business itself. It's the number one item on the menu, the most requested. And the chilies themselves, we go through and harvest so many chilies throughout the years that I was able to secure a growing field in Hatch, New Mexico, where we're out there twice a year, the beginning of the season and at the end of the season. Throughout the year, the farmer out there informs us of the field itself, the conditions of the field itself, how that field has been maintained, and then we're invited out to experience the actual growing season itself. And we're able to secure enough chilies to sustain us for the whole year. So we bring all of those back, we process them here, and then we pull from that every month or every week to when we make our green chili. It is truly a labor of love, but it's the only way that I could produce such an incredible product throughout the years.
That is fantastic. That's very precise and brings the character to what this green chili comes to life here at Espos, and the flavor that keeps bringing customers back here day after day for this number one selling burrito here with us.
Thank you so much.
Tell us a little bit more about some other offerings that you guys have. I know you guys do some catering, working with some businesses, offer some workshops and stuff. How does that all play out?
Yeah, the business itself, we cater throughout the year. Catering is a large part of the business. We can do business luncheons to full-size weddings to special events, which we love doing. We do a lot of class reunions here at Chandler, being a big part of the community here. We're invited back every year to do participate in somebody's reunion, which is so much fun because then we get to see old friends and members of Chandler High. But yeah, we are constantly doing a lot of off-site, as we call it, business. And that's what keeps us moving forward.
Great. From ordering in, taking out, to catering to your next event, Espos has everybody covered here.
Everybody covered.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
And what about, what would it be, you guys have been here for many, many years.
Mm-hmm.
What is one of your favorite items on the menu?
Besides the green chili burrito, the El Jefe, which is a carne asada steak with the green chili sauce, cheese, and pico de gallo. And that was actually something that I would just make for myself, and then the employees would ask me to make them for them. And then it evolved into, let's just put it on the menu and we'll call it the El Jefe. And now it's one of the number one sellers here.
Nice. So it's something that you were craving, you created yourself.
Yeah.
You're the boss, the jefe, and now it's a menu item. Well, that's great. All right. So the jefe is your favorite here at Espos. My favorite, and actually my family's favorite, is going to be the red chili burrito.
Oh, yeah.
And a real fun fact is my mom actually used to work here back in the day, and this is actually where my parents met here 40, 50 years ago.
I have the most incredible photo of your mom standing next to my mother on opening day and the rest of Espos staff, the original Espos staff. I have to share that with you.
Wow, there's so much history there, but that's why we keep coming back all the time here for Espos, for the delicious food, the great service, and continuing your community involvement here with Chandler. So, Leon, I know you're busy. You got to line out the door. We got to get you back onto the register and serving the people here in Chandler. Thank you all so much for tuning back in at Professionals on the Rise. I'm Councilmember Angel Encinas, and be sure to visit right here in Hightown, Pueblo Alto, Espos Mexican Food.